Have you ever seen something so inspiring that all you seem to care about after was seeing something like it again? Well, this video is about Triple Peak and some important things I learned on that mountain. This is how that day started.
It's 7:30 in the morning right now. I'm walking over to my friend Josh's house. We're gonna go take his tracker up a logging road. This thing just annihilates ditches, so should make it a pretty fun drive.
Woo! Thank God for trackers! This is the worst road I've ever been on. Well, there's a ditch. There's a freaking sedan on this road! Oh, look at these views!
All right, so we just made it to the Triple Peak trailhead. That was about 2 hours of driving from Nanaimo. 25 minutes of that was kind of a rough logging road. There's a few people talking about there being quite the ditches on that logging road. The ditches on the way to Century Sam are way worse than the ditches on this road. Mind you, this road probably was a little rougher, I found.
Look at him go!
One thing I love about mountains is they can open our eyes to how big the world is and how little most of us have explored. We can use them as a sort of reminder to stay humble as well as thankful for how much is available to us. This mindset then creates happiness in our lives.
This is easily one of the best hikes I've ever done. We're up so high, climbing up waterfalls the whole time.
It's a nice place to sit, but the food court in the mall, like,
Yeah.
Another thing I love about mountains is they can really teach us how in shape we are, not just physically, but also mentally and emotionally.
My legs are already really sore. I think we're a kilometer out.
a big stop, I think.
But 1 kilometer feels like about 10 kilometers doing this kind of stuff. Can't complain though. Definitely need some stamina for this. Whew. Just be careful, mate. Slippery. As I'm doing this, my body is becoming more accustomed to it. At first, I felt like I was dying, and I'm still tired out, but
Now I feel like I'm living.
yeah, I don't know about living, but it's getting a little easier. Purification tablets are really good on hikes like this. Then you don't have to carry as much water. You can purify this water. This water is already really clean. You could probably drink it without getting sick. Better safe than sorry. There's actually permanent health risks to drinking bad water, so always better to purify it.
Mountains are the world's water towers. They provide somewhere between 60 and 80% of all freshwater resources for our planet, making them crucial to human survival. At least half of the world's population depends on these ecosystems for food and clean energy on top of water. All the more reason to appreciate spending time in them.
All right, you first, baby.
It's a little cold.
It's a little cold.
I think it's fun.
All right, we're gonna carry on. This was actually our final destination, but we're gonna see if we can get a little higher. I don't think we'll be doing any climbing, but see how far we can push it. So I think from this point on, it's kind of scrambling, and this is where it's gonna start to be a little tougher as far as climbing goes. We're not sure what we're gonna run into over here. That's part of what's fun. There's the peaks right there. right, we're pretty much at the base of the peaks. We don't have ropes, but hey, I'm stoked Josh pushed me to come further.
You know, if we had hang gliders.
Climbing mountains allows us to get a broader perspective of where we are, and something I've recently thought about since I started spending more time in the mountains is what if we chose to start applying this broader perspective to our everyday lives? Intentionally practice being more aware of our surroundings and kept our minds more open. My assumption is that we would only become more capable of being unmoved by the smaller problems in our lives, just like mountains stand above so much unaffected.
So when we were over at the base of the peaks there, we actually scrambled off route a little bit, but I'm glad we did. That's the thing about scrambling I like. It's pretty easy sometimes to get off trail, but you get some really good views when you do. It can be very rewarding. And Josh went somewhere up there. This is amazing. This is probably the coolest place I've ever sat before. Some pretty gnarly clouds rolling in behind me here. There's the mountain goat.
I was gonna make a mountain goat sound, but I don't really know what sound mountain goats make.
Well, as amazing as this has been, we gotta climb back down now. Josh almost made it to the top of Triple Peak. About how far from the top do you think you were?
I could see it, man.
I think this is the best hike I've ever done. You don't get these kind of views in many places on Vancouver Island. We've decided to stray from the path because we're really smart and we do that kind of thing all the time on our hikes. I know some of you right now who know Josh and I are shaking your heads, but that's okay. Should we keep going down this? Looks kind of fun. We know how deep it is. We'll just go up there. Probably not a good idea to travel over the snow cave. I don't know. Let's go this way. That's a nice boulder. Oh, that's loose. Decided to take an alternate route back down. We're going around the lake.
The climb down mountains can be just as beautiful and enjoyable as the climb up. Taking a different route down rewards different scenery and perspective. This is also very metaphorical of our lives in that the downs we experience in life sometimes allow us to see things we wouldn't have noticed without them.
So beautiful.
Thanks, man.
You're just a gem. You're just a jewel. Goodbye, Jewel Lake.
Now on the way down, I definitely felt a little sadness from not reaching the summit of Triple Peak, but very quickly I had an epiphany that allowed contentment to overshadow that sadness. And this was that it's okay to not reach the summit of every mountain in our lives as long as we enjoyed trying. Life is a journey, not a destination.
The last log crossing. Oh, the last hill. Oh, my legs. They don't work anymore. Yeah, that's a tough hike, man. Last uphill. Of course, Triple Peak's like that. It's like, you know, once you're done climbing down, you have to climb back up. One last hurrah. There goes a big boulder. Hopefully there's nobody behind me. Oh, I've never been so excited to see this vehicle. That was the hardest hike I've ever done. Anyways, if you like this video, smash the like button and subscribe.